No, we talk about the Mexico, and they did good. The coach of Lozano, uh, in the game. Um, this is a different game, different that I'm in. I just talk about soccer right now. And the midfielder, the Eric Sanchez and uh Chavez and Alvarez did good. This is just different. I just put in I took off from the FIFA squad, the game, and then I just show the formation, but talk about the game overall. Uh, the penalties, the coach um needs to be more careful and not like trying to choose which players or say it's a process. Um, the they were losing, and then now because game, the second game, Mexico versus Honduras, they went serious now, and they went serious. But they took out the team. They were good, but I think they need like if I was coach, put them like practicing headbutts and scoring, practice shooting, like in soccer, kicking the ball because um they didn't do great in the game. And then in the penalties, it would have been reversed if Mexico lost. If they didn't do well with the penalties, and like there's one player from Pumas, um, Chino, what's his name? Uh, didn't do good in penalties, messed up twice, but they keep repeating it. They, they keep repeating the penalties, and then they score in penalties, and now they made it, and they made it to the Copa America. I kind of like predicted that the Copa America will come, but I didn't know it will come. And even Copa Libertadores I knew, and then it kind of like took 6 years, or it's almost 7 years since 2017 of the Copa America that Mexico plays. And like they were kind of struggling, the team. Um, and that if the Copa America comes, they need to bring like Carlos Vela. They need to put some good players in because Copa America that I watched when watching way back, they were good. They've been good players. That's why to select like the best players, and they were kind of struggling in defense, midfield. They finally put the best players in the beginning of the starting lineup because in the game Honduras they did play did horrible, and that's why they lost. Uh, they lost the game, and that's why the game wasn't good anymore because they lost in the the first game, and in the second they're good, but they're good players. And then Santi is good, but need to do well with the game because it's pretty much cherry picking. And like in the first game when they lost, there was like two forwards and that wasn't good, and then they fixed it in the second one, and then they put the new player in. For like penalties, the uh like I say, needs to practice in penalties if they want to win, because that's how come they kind of like lazy some way, and then they put it worse and put like, because they won, but like I say, the player that took the penalty and repeated wasn't good. So if I was coach, telling him to, if you want to stay in the team, you have to practice the penalty, because that's not good against to win. And so yeah, so that's how they will win. And that's why they put their starting lineup of Martin, Lozano, and Atuna. They were both good players, and that's why they come in. And then they did struggle. They score. They're still struggling because in this whole game or the second game, and they went extra time because they couldn't score a goal, and they were struggling a lot. Even their headbutts were missing. They need to practice some way if they want to win, because they were really struggling. They could have won 3-0 already without going penalties, but they struggle in Mexico against Honduras. Yeah, and they didn't do well. And if I was coach, like put Ochoa, do better, and be more careful with grabbing, approaching the ball to receive, and but the other goalie did good because of that goalie. That's why. But what happened different if the goalie did everything to stop the goal and all. But in penalties, what happened different if the referee didn't like pause the game and retry the penalty twice. The third time, like they could have stopped it, but it went in by luck, because like I said, Chino is a good player, but his penalties he needs to practice to do well. It needs to be more practice. That's why you need training. To train a lot so you do well as a player, and then like the good players with Lozano, Chavez, Atuna, and they were struggling against. They were struggling in the whole game, but they won. If the coach doesn't fix their training and not like trying to try out different players, but you can't do that. You only could do that in friendly matches, but when it's like a big tournament or like Gold Cup or Copa America, you need to put good players. Carlos Vela, you need to bring him in or put the other good players, and because they did well, that's it. And they just need practice and kicking. But they really do need some good players. There's other good players in Monterrey. There's good players in Chivas that didn't bring them in. Alexis Verga didn't came in or anything.